This really is a meeting about friendship, and the friendship is not necessarily with another person. It is friendship with oneself. To to develop a relationship with oneself from an impersonal perspective, not a personal relationship with myself. That is not what I am speaking about. Impersonal means that our true nature, our reality, which we all have, is there witnessing what is taking place in this person right now. Never focused on the other. It is always on myself, never the other. There is no other. There is myself. And then if I am here, then we can welcome each other into each other's hearts. We can allow the so-called other to come here and be witnessed, when speech takes place, when things are going on. We welcome that in a very simple way. And this is not some sort of theoretical proposition. It is a matter of fact. It is a possibility for everyone. Anyone who is here right now in this meeting has this capacity. Otherwise, they would not be here. Whatever is being said would be insane. That is insanity. That is that is some kind of craziness, That's a bunch of garbage. Nobody would be interested in it. But everyone that is here already knows that is a possibility that can be actualized in the moment. And this one is no different from anybody else. We are equivalent. So, to whatever extent at this moment I am able to welcome you in the little squares on the screen into this heart, then if we are reciprocal with it, if we allow each other to enter into being with the other, then something different will take place. And we seek to investigate that contact, that opening, the opening to ourself. And this is not, it does not always happen smoothly. It does not always take place easily. Different barriers or blocks might show up. But these blocks and barriers, they are taking place within this nervous system or that right now. They're not taking place in any other dimension. They're not taking place in the past, in the future, in some metaphysical space. That may be so, but we have this system here to be able to perceive anything of that. We can perceive it right now. And then either, to put it in a very simple way, in the most simplistic way, I am open. It is what a wonderful situation to be here with you. It is experienced by the body in whatever ways it is expanding and opening and relaxing. Or, no, I am angry. Let me think about it. This is not good. I need to be upset, tense, need to be afraid. Something is wrong. You see? So then, either way, someone possibly can be witnessing this. You see? And then that is the healing aspect of our meeting. We heal each other by welcoming each other into our hearts. That's how. In fact, there is no other way of healing. Every other way of healing is a secondary approach where someone is doing something to some other one. But there is no doing here. It takes place. The opening to that possibility is here, you see. So maybe I don't need to understand anything. I can just, maybe I can really just let myself be open and allow the benevolence of the situation to help me to illuminate the places where I am unwilling to go. I personally, you see, but personally, maybe I am willing,
just talking about this sent me back to an experience I had maybe 25 years ago, where, I was doing an exercise that I didn't know what the result would be. and until the result came, and I felt like something snapped, and suddenly the person I was looking at had more meaning and more presence, more substance than myself. I felt like I disappeared, and everything in the environment kind of, I just felt very intensely. And I remember being afraid that I was stuck this way and thinking there's no way I can function in the world where I don't exist and everything else really does. I mean, I'm exaggerating here, but that's pretty close to how it felt. I felt like I was just so small, and I was worried, and when does this wear off? How long am I going to be stuck this way for? And the person laughed at me because they knew because they had done it before, and said, "Don't worry, it'll last. It'll wear off. Eventually you'll go. You'll lapse back into your other way."
Your lapse.
And what was interesting was it was so memorable, but so terrifying at the same time. It was so much more interesting than the way I normally am, but I didn't want it. I something in me just wanted to go back to my own sense of self-importance. And so when we talk about this, I just can't help but remember that, and I'm like, that just seems so different from my normal state. I don't understand how I would ever just fall into a pond like that without being tricked into it.
We allow ourselves to be tricked by ourselves to release our tight grip on our reality. We can really deepen this experience if we wish. To simply allow it. There's nothing to do. There is no doing in it. You simply open and allow. There's a being, and they meet, they connect. And in that connection, it's not about anyone anymore. There isn't, in your experience, it is beautiful how you said it. Oh, it's like I didn't really exist and they existed. But I would say it's actually that you existed in a way that you did not recognize. You see? And then you were attributing that existing quality to the other, but it was actually you. You're being witnessed by yourself from a different perspective. It's no longer subjective. You're objectively being seen. Oh, I exist. There is no other. We are. It's not even saying, oh, we are one. That is absurd also. I am, and that I am includes everything.